Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Madden 21. Welcome back to my franchise. This is week 2, and we are taking on the Atlanta Falcons this week. So we're going to do our weekly training. We simulate as always, because I don't know if they fixed it yet, but I'm cool with simulating. And then all is left to do now is to play this game. We are doing offense only, because defense is boring. And we're ready to go.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Last week we played the LA Rams, and we did fairly well. It was kind of a blowout. So we got 3 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first quarter, and we are down 7-0 already. So the Atlanta Falcons came to play. So we're going to start this thing off with this passing play. I really dig this pattern with the running back. I'm going to try to hit him going up the field here. Hell yeah. And that might just be a touchdown. I don't think number 20 is going to catch me. Nope. All right, so we have tied it up 7-7. Well, assuming that my kicker makes the extra point, we've tied it up 7-7. He hasn't missed yet, so I would say that it's most likely going to be a tie. Dude almost had me right there, right as I caught the ball. But he didn't wrap his arms, and I just kind of ran right through it.
They're certainly starting to set that type of a pace in which you do.
All right, so now it is going to be 39 seconds left in the first quarter, and Atlanta has scored again. So we have got a game here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going with slants, my old reliable play.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
And I think I've got another touchdown. Oh, haha, you missed me, bud. That dude was quick. He would have definitely had me. But I pulled off an amazing juke because somebody is actually starting to learn how to control his player. And that dude just was completely left in the dust. It was beautiful. Work of art. So we have tied the game back up, 14-14 now. And I'll be interested to see if Atlanta scores again, because we might have a race here. And they did. 4 minutes and 52 seconds left in the half, and Atlanta has scored again, so they now have the lead 21-14. This is going to be a shootout. These patterns are both kind of like post patterns, but to the outside. I wanted to see if I could do that play, what it would be like. I don't like it that much now that I've done it, but that's how you learn, right? All right, so we got the flanker dig, which has a nice little pattern with the receiver over on the right side, the B receiver. So that might be the one that I go to. We'll see. I decided to go to my dump-off guy because he was open. I like those short passes. I know I probably ought to be throwing long every down if I want to really run up the score and all that, but I'm not interested in scoring over 100 points every game. I just want to win, and I want to have fun doing it.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
This one has some really interesting patterns, and it got me the first down. I'm a sucker for a lot of these patterns that get the halfback into the secondary, and that's what that play had. It had him running up around the line and going right in that little soft spot between the linebacker and the secondary. And I love those plays as well. I am so lucky. That was not a good pass. I threw to my tight end there over the middle. Luckily, the defender's back was to me, and he didn't see the ball, because that very well could have been a nightmare. I probably shouldn't have thrown that ball, but I had a pass rush coming in, and I just said to hell with it and dumped it off. All right, so we got wide curl. That is another play that has the halfback running long around the side there, and also it has a couple really good patterns as well that are going long. Nice. Big old tight end knocked that dude straight down. And they had the tight end going across, and that's who I chose. If you've watched this series so far, you know that I love throwing to my big tight ends. I don't think that's a tight end, though. I think that was actually a receiver. As the season goes on and the franchise goes on, I'll learn all these players' names and what positions they are and all that. Look at that. Touchdown. Oh, come on. I bet you this is that damn illegal man downfield again. This will be another touchdown called back because of that nonsense. No, illegal touching. The hell is that even about? I don't even know what that is. I've never even heard of that before. I've heard of holding. I've never heard of illegal touching. You sexually harass the defense or something? Very weird. There's a touchdown. Nope. He didn't go as far as I thought he was going to go. I thought when he caught that ball, he was going to be in the end zone. Maybe I ought to let him go a little bit further next time before I throw. All right, we got a cool play action. We have stick and double slants. All three are decent plays. I guess the thing to figure out here is we are very close to the end zone. So, dude, I'm running for it. I'm going to get that touchdown. Hell yeah. There was nobody there. One of my goals for the season is to get a rushing touchdown with the quarterback. And when I dropped back in the pocket, there was nobody over here to the side. I said, to hell with it. I'm going to run it in and go ahead and accomplish that goal. Hell yeah. All right, so that one is in the books now. And I will have accomplished that for the season. So I don't have to worry about running anything else in if I don't want to. That is really cool. All right, it is 43 seconds left in the half, and Atlanta is up by a field goal, 24-21. So I've got to try to drive down the field here and retake the lead before the half ends.
They'll look to throw here.
That was a bad throw, James. Oh, my God. What am I doing this game? That is two bad throws that I've made so far, both of which should have been intercepted. The difficulty level is on whatever it is on. I didn't change anything. That's a touchdown. As we go on with the series, if I find that it's too easy, I might have to kind of up the difficulty a little bit maybe. Because I don't want it to be too easy to where it's just, you know, I'm walking over everybody.
Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top two.
But I mean, they're scoring. It's not like they're not playing. The lead keeps going back and forth. So I think we're fine where we're at for now, but we'll keep an eye on it. Ooh, double post. I like that play. We're going to do that and try to widen the lead. We got 13 seconds left in the half, and we're up by 4. Oh, come on. Ah, another bad throw. I didn't realize he was going to air that up as high as he did. I thought it was going to be more of a bullet. I threw it as a bullet, but it didn't. It definitely didn't go as a bullet. I lobbed that thing way up in the air. That's not what I intended. That's a touchdown. Hell yeah. Look at that ball spin. Look at that ball spin. Way to go, Gallop.
How did they get that done?
That's a good name for you because you definitely gallop down the field. You fast as hell. All right, we are in the third quarter now. We have the lead 35-24. So the game is pretty much ours to lose at this point. It's not insurmountable, 2 touchdowns will give Atlanta the lead again. So as long as I keep driving down the field and scoring touchdowns, I think we'll be fine.
In his 4 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first.
Got a nice play action and a couple runs. We do have a little bit of a cushion now away from our end zone, so that's good. So we're going to go play action. That was very nice.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 30.
Who was that? Was that Gallup again? Yes, it was. Okay, so Gallup is number 13.
Frankly, I don't know
He's a
that
pretty
this
good
defense
receiver. I
knows
like him.
what to do anymore. Just look at their
We're going to throw
body
to him more
language
often,
out
I
there.
think.
The passing game has absolutely been relentless.
Can't believe that
throughout.
first guy didn't get me. I didn't hit any buttons or anything. All right, we got our old reliable slants again and a couple runs. So we're going slants because I still do need to get that 4,500 passing yards to reach that goal. Man, I realize that wasn't the best throw to make, but that pocket completely collapsed on me. I mean, I was surrounded on all sides there. I'm surprised that nobody got to me. But I managed to get the ball off to Amari Cooper, and he made the catch, which is great. Next, we got Stick, which has a couple short slants and a long pattern, and we have a couple runs.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
I like a little bit of the longer slant, so I'm running the ball. That was a decent little run. Got me the first down. The problem with those quick slants is you got to make that throw fast. And on some of the quick slant plays, the receiver will continue on the slant pattern, and you can make it into a longer slant if you want. But on some of them, they just kind of do whatever the hell they want. It's hard to tell where they're going to go. So I like the mid-range or the longer slants more than I like the little quick slant play. So we're running again. Picking up another first down with Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott is a pretty good little running back. I don't know if he's good in real life. I've never watched him play. But on this game, he's pretty good. He's nice and fast. He doesn't fumble. He doesn't go down real easy. I got nothing bad to say about the man, other than his celebration is corny as hell. That cereal soup eating thing he does is goofy. I tried to run right through him. I knocked the first guy down, but the second guy put me on my ass. All right, we got the double slants again, and we've got a couple runs up the middle. We're pretty close to the end zone here. So I'm not exactly sure how the play would work if I did the pass, because it's going to be awful crowded. So I decided to just run it right in. Nice and easy. There's that dumb cereal eating thing I was talking about.
And the Cowboys will add on to their
goofy ass celebration.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me.
But I'm happy with the decision to run it in because our running back needs to get some stats as well. I want him to have good yards. I want him to have good touchdowns. I want him to be able to make the Pro Bowl and all that kind of stuff. And I'll still definitely be able to get my goals and do everything I need to do. Here's that tight end angle play. I like that play too. The tight end runs this really cool crossing pattern across the field.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott.
But I decided to run it up the middle because we're just kind of getting the stats for the running back and wasting time. All right, we got a play action and we got a couple more runs. I think we're going to go back to passing here. I like this tight end pattern, the A butt. I might try to hit him if he's open. It doesn't look good, so I'm going, damn. That didn't work at all. I wanted to hit the tight end, but I didn't see any place where he was really open, so I decided to dump it off, but my dump-off guy wasn't open either. That was a good pass, though. I like that pattern.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys
good
have
old
a
Gallup
first.
again.
And on that last
All right, we
play
got Stick,
there,
and we've got a couple runs up the middle. We got the dive and the fake jet.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities.
Stick has this really cool
Usually very accurate.
pattern
The
with
ball's
Cooper
getting to
over
the
on the
right
left.
place.
He runs like a
Guys are making
long
yardage
little
after
slant.
the catch.
And you
Help
can hit him
out
right in the
that
middle,
way.
and he's
I mean,
always
the
open.
whole team has picked it
You
up.
can also
And
wait
don't
till he
forget,
gets
that
past that
offensive
point
lines
over
have
to the
kept
far
it
side of the
pretty well,
field,
too.
Everyone dialed in.
and he gets open again. That would have been a touchdown if I would have waited for it.
Receivers break tackles, make people
But
miss.
since he was open in the middle, I went ahead and
For the
took it.
extra yardage. When you see a play like that,
Get another
where it's caught
completion,
and he's
some more
dropped on the
yards.
spot, that's a big time play by the defense.
Can't be mad at that. Let's see if we can
On
punch this
second
thing
down
in.
now. It's Elliott.
I didn't like the way that looked, so I kind of ran to the outside there. I did like a juke move to get away, and then ran around the side. I got kind of lucky actually because he kind of juked a little bit backwards on me. But luckily, Ezekiel Elliott is very quick, so he was able to get around big old number 98 for the touchdown. So that's another rushing touchdown for Elliott, padding our lead quite substantially now. We are now in the fourth quarter. We got 4 minutes and 14 seconds left in the game. Atlanta has scored again, so it's 49-31. We are still up by 18 points, so that is pretty substantial. I don't think they'll be coming back, but they are not giving up. You got to give it to them. Atlanta came to play, and they are fighting every step of the way. Got to respect that. Oh, I love this play. That play action verts. It's got this long post right to the middle. I love that pattern. I shouldn't have thrown it. That was a bad pass, but I love that pattern. I really wanted to do it.
D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's
We got a
not guy
flag
you see consistently.
against the Falcons for a change, for
This
pass
home crowd,
interference.
they're happy with that call.
That was lucky.
I like the way you said happy there, right?
Finally, a penalty that isn't against me.
They feel like it's been that way all afternoon.
All right, this is that curls play. I'll probably hit my running back here. That's what I always do on this. Oh, how you like that juke, Mr. 37? You didn't know what the hell to do, did you? I ran like a circle around you. Don't eat the soup. Don't eat the soup, dude. I'm going to have to, start choosing a celebration. I never do, but I'm going to have to start because that is just annoying as hell. All right, nothing but runs here in the suggestions. So we're either running up the middle or we're running up the middle, or our other option is to run up the middle. So I think what we're probably going to do is run up the middle. I might bust it to the outside. It depends on what it looks like. I didn't expect that guy to tackle me. He was blocked, but he shed the blocking and took me down. I thought I was going to be able to run right by him. But that is the 2-minute warning now, so we are up 56-38. Atlanta had scored again, so they're not giving up. They're still trying, but there's no chance at this point because there's only 2 minutes left. They're going to have to pull off a miracle. So I'm going to just kind of have a little bit of fun and do some play action stuff instead of just running the ball again, because they're expecting me to run. But I want to get a little bit more yardage, and I want to play around with some of these plays I've never seen. So that's Hinton Bell, who is our big old tight end, I believe. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. You tried real hard, though, man. No disrespect. You did a good job. I mean, hell, you put up 38 points, man. That would win almost any game. You just didn't know you were going against this offense. That's the problem. I just keep scoring. All right, here's another play action. We're going to go to the running back here. Oh, yeah. Picked up a couple extra there. That's all good. A little bit over a minute left to play. I think we're going to go back to the old suggestions here. Go ahead and run to the outside with this sweep play that I love. It's not called a sweep, but it reminds me of the, whoa, dude, get out of my way. My own dude, man. Come on, bro.
Ezekiel Elliott
My
on
own
the
guy
carry.
would not let me out of there. Everywhere I tried to go, he would jump in the way.
It's not going to make the
But anyway, it's not
highlight
called
reel,
sweep,
will be
but
the focus
it reminds me of the
of
old
film session
halfback
the team
sweep
has to
play that was
sit
in I
through.
formation
I've sat through
in
those
one of the
before.
prior Madden
Never
games,
any
and I
fun.
love
You're
that play.
excited about your good
So
plays.
I think on
Then
here it's
actually
called
fast forward
halfback
through those,
stretch
that
or
was
something
good,
like that.
great. They get to the bad ones.
But it's essentially the same play with one less blocker. That's a touchdown. That is Lamb. Now, Lamb looks like a tight end. He's gigantic, but he's actually a receiver. So he's just one big, big dude, which is going to come in real handy as the season goes on, I think. Because if I'm running like a 2 tight end set with him in there, it's like having 3 tight ends, which is awesome. All right, that should be about it. I believe that is game over. Yes, it is. So we won again. We are still undefeated. Granted, it's only week 2. But, hey, I'm going to brag while I got it, right? Because I might lose the next game. You never know. So we won this one 63-38. I had 482 passing yards, 49 rushing yards. I got to do better with the rushing. I didn't rush quite enough. 16.5 yard average per play. So we did pretty good. Not a bad game. Not a bad game at all.
Against the Chicago Bears.
482 yards, 6 TDs is what I have. So that's all right. I will take it. Let's go ahead and finish off the game. Our goals are, more and more of them are at 100%. That's great. We are 46% of the way to 2,000 passing yards, so that's good. And these down here are milestone goals. We already got the 1 rushing TD. That's sweet. We did that this game. And the percentages are starting to get up there for the others as well. All right, so that is the end of this week. So we're going to go ahead and go to next week. I didn't look and see who I was playing next week. We are playing the Seahawks this week. So that should be an interesting game. They are also undefeated. So that's going to be a good one. View message from the quarterback for the Seahawks. Let's do that. Just letting you know we're not taking you guys lightly. I have a lot of respect for the way you approach the game. We're going to keep working, trusting our process, see who comes out on top. Let's praise that dude, man. That was a nice thing to say. He wasn't being a jerk. So I think we could praise, disrespect, or intimidate him. I think praising him is the move. I'm excited to face off against you, dude. Playing against talented players like you will make me a better player. I totally agree, man. I thrive on competition, and I can't wait to see what you do, blah, blah, blah. So that went well. No reason to be mean if you don't have to be mean. That's what I say. But anyway, that's the end of this episode. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and all that. And I'll see you on the next episode. Until I speak to you again, love many, trust few, and do harm to none. God loves you, and so do I. Bye-bye.